Hey, Rhinos, we're here with Oz Coaching, part 3 of this series as a way of showing some specific areas to focus on and exercises with both strength and mobility to help prevent, hip, knee injuries, specifically tailored to runners. So in this final episode, I've talked about specifically just isolating the glute, and then last week I talked about kind of more or less syncing the core, specifically your obliques, which play a big role in your rotational control, especially while running, and how they sync also with the glutes. But this here is another exercise where you take like a classic lunge and utilizing a band that literally you can attach to anything about kind of knee height. So just loop it around a post or a leg of a chair, and all you need is a fairly light band. Doesn't even need to be this style of a band. It could be just like a long TheraBand, or if it's one that has handles, just tie a knot in it and wrap it around. And all you're going to do is you're going to just step on the inside, and that band should be just above the knee. So not below the knee, just above the knee. Like I said, you don't need a lot of resistance, to be honest with you. And then from there, you set up as you normally would with a reverse lunge. So you're going to take a big step back, keep that chest tall, and then come up. But what that band will do is, of course, the band wants to drive my knee to where it's attached to. So you're really emphasizing keeping that knee basically over the toe or slightly towards your pinky. And by doing that, you really do utilize a lot of those good key stabilizing muscles of the pelvis, the hip, and the knee. And even while you're running, you're allowing yourself to kind of incorporate some of those other usually dormant muscle groups, and they really do help to support the knee and the hip to help, i.e. reduce strain at the knee and the hip. But you also do put a little bit more strain, focus of strengthening the glutes, but even some of your, like I said, lateral stabilizers as well with the knee. So, 10 reps per side, big step back, kind of emphasizing driving through the heel and then squeezing your bum as you stand up, but just don't allow the band to kind of drive that knee in. And of course, you would just switch sides. You just would turn around and literally work your other leg, of course, with the band. So anywho, hopefully, like I said, try that out. As I said, you could use almost any form of resistance, but it's just a better way, because most people that do lunges, they typically just drive that knee in. So that's a little way of really giving you feedback to keep your knee over your toes, which helps you actually utilize glute, but also, of course, good hamstring development, which is always big when you're talking about doing running, hills, and things like that. So anywho, hopefully you got some good information from this series. As always, comments, questions, shares, well appreciated, and we'll talk next time.